Hello, friend Mormo here, and today I'm reviewing the movie Anthropocene, which is directed by Emir Skalanja, and it's brand new. It just popped up on Amazon like yesterday or the day before, and it's a very intense movie. I was just kind of reflecting on it. I left my review on Amazon Prime because that's so helpful to filmmakers to do that. And then I left a written review on IMDb. And I was kind of reflecting the experience of watching the movie, and it was kind of similar to what I felt reading the book The Road. I never saw the movie version of The Road, but I read the book, and the book was just very like dark, depressing, and bleak, but like I couldn't put it down. I think I read the book in one day. I was so into it and just could not put it down. And this movie is the same way. It's extremely brutal and violent and just depressing, and but you can't turn away from it, and it keeps you enthralled the whole time because like it starts off in a very intense scene and of people running away and being followed and being caught and a brutal fight and murder, and that's just like the first few minutes, and it basically keeps that pace the whole entire movie. It's just like violent and depressing and like dark and everything, and but it's also really thought provoking because like things seem so bad right now in the world with the riots and the virus and everything, and they just seem like so dark and scary. Everything seems so bad, but when you watch this movie, you realize it could get a lot worse if there was suddenly no water, and if the virus got worse, and if there was no food, and if everybody turned on each other and just started fighting and killing each other. And a really amazing thing about this movie is that it was written and they started production before the pandemic and actually had to take a break because of the pandemic and had to rewrite and rework some stuff, but they really had their thumb on the collective conscious or something when they created this movie, because it really kind of works perfectly for the times that we're going through right now. And like I say, they must have been tapped into some psychic energy or something to want to make a movie about a pandemic and about like the end times right before all of this all started and everything. So that's a pretty amazing like fact about this movie, just the making of it and everything. But then the movie is very entertaining. It does have some nudity, which is great. It has one scene in particular that's really disgusting, and you're wanting gonna bring a barf bag for this scene in particular. I'm not gonna give away what it is, but I recommend you check this out on Amazon. And by the way, again, I pulled this thing where it offers you to rent or purchase, and then you go over to more options, and then you can rent it SD, standard definition, rather than high definition, and save yourself $1. And of course, I want the movie to be successful and make money, but at the same time, you can save $1 and see an awesome movie. So I always recommend that. I don't know if it's a smart thing to recommend or not, but SD and HD, there's not a whole lot of difference for my eyes anyway. And but definitely check this movie out. It's an experience, man, and it's just like I say, it's just nonstop brutality, and it's just like it really made me grateful for what I have and grateful that things aren't worse than they are now, because like things could always turn worse, and like So it makes me feel like what we have now isn't that bad compared to what could happen. This movie is an example of what could happen if everything went bad all at once. And so, like I say, it made me feel grateful and stuff. And I highly recommend this movie. Check it out on Amazon Prime, and be sure and leave a review on Amazon Prime and give it some stars and stuff. That will really help the filmmaker. And right now, the film industry, man, is just out to get the little guy. It's getting harder and harder to be a film. Well, I don't know. On one hand, it's easier. On the other hand, it's harder. But filmmakers are having a hard time, like, getting any return on profit or even breaking even return on investment, or like breaking even or making a profit. It's just getting harder and harder for the indie filmmaker to have a successful movie, and doing things like reviewing movies on Amazon and IMDb really help out the little guy. And this movie is awesome. I highly recommend it. Thanks so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Sharing is caring, so please share, and also leave a comment. Thanks so much.